Have you ever wanted to play the kalimba? This enchanting instrument, also known as the thumb piano, hails from Africa. With its roots firmly planted in ancient musical traditions, the kalimba has a unique sound that resonates with a tranquil beauty, captivating listeners with its melodic charm. The kalimba's popularity has been on the rise in recent years, and it's no wonder why. It's an instrument that's as versatile as it is accessible. Its compact size makes it easy to carry around, and its straightforward design makes it a great choice for beginners. You don't need prior musical knowledge or experience to start playing the kalimba. With a little practice, you can create enchanting melodies that soothe the soul and stir the imagination. The kalimba is more than just an instrument. It's a gateway to a world of musical exploration. So if you're ready to embark on this musical journey, let's dive into the world of kalimba. First things first, you must know your instrument. The kalimba, often known as the thumb piano, is a magical instrument with a rich African heritage. It's simple to play and produces a heavenly sound, but to truly master it, you need to understand its anatomy. The kalimba is essentially made up of two main parts: the resonator and the tines. The resonator, which can be a box or a flat board, is the body of the instrument. It is where the sound resonates when the tines are plucked. The box resonator often gives a deeper, richer tone, while the flat board resonator offers a brighter, clearer sound. The tines are the thin metal strips on top of the resonator. These are what you pluck with your thumbs to create music. They are numbered, usually from left to right, and this numbering system is crucial when it comes to reading kalimba tabs. Now, the number of tines on a kalimba can vary. Some kalimbas have as few as 5 tines, while others have as many as 21. The most common ones, however, have 17 tines. Each tine corresponds to a different note, and the layout of the notes will depend on the tuning of your kalimba. Speaking of tuning, kalimbas can be tuned to different scales. The most common tuning is the key of C major, where the longest tine in the middle is the note C. But you can also tune your kalimba to other keys if you wish, and that's the beauty of this instrument. It's highly customizable and adaptable to your musical preferences. So, to recap, understanding your kalimba involves knowing the parts of the instrument, how the tines are numbered, the different numbers of tines, and the common tunings. This understanding forms the foundation for your journey into the enchanting world of kalimba music. Now that you understand your instrument, you're ready to start playing. It's time to get your fingers moving. Our journey into the realm of kalimba playing kicks off with the fundamentals, the basics, if you will. And no, we're not talking about just knowing which side of the kalimba is up. We're talking about how to hold this charming instrument, how to pluck its tines, and the crucial role your thumbs play in creating that melodious sound. So let's start with how to hold the kalimba. Imagine you're holding a precious bird. You want to hold it firmly enough so it doesn't fly away, but not so tight that you hurt it. That's the grip you want on your kalimba, firm but gentle. You can support it with your fingers at the back while your thumbs do the magic at the front. Next up, plucking the tines. Now, this isn't a game of eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's a delicate art where your thumbs dance on the tines, caressing them, not jabbing. Start by resting your thumbs on the tines, then push down and let the tine slip off from under your thumb. It's all in the wrist, not the thumb. And speaking of thumbs, let's talk about thumb positioning. The kalimba is a two-handed instrument, so both your thumbs are equally important. The right thumb usually plays the melody, while the left thumb provides the harmony or chords. But remember, there's no hard and fast rule here. It's all about what feels natural and sounds good to you. The beauty of the kalimba lies in its simplicity and versatility. You can play melodies with one thumb, chords with the other, or mix it up however you like. It's your instrument, your music, so hold your kalimba with love, pluck the tines with grace, position your thumbs with purpose, and let your fingers dance to the rhythm of your soul. With these techniques, you'll soon be making beautiful music. To play songs, you need to learn how to read kalimba tabs. Now, what exactly are kalimba tabs? They are a visual representation of the kalimba's tines or keys, making it easier for you to navigate the instrument and play songs. Picture a kalimba in your mind and then imagine it laid flat in front of you. That's what a kalimba tab looks like. A kalimba tab is typically a grid of squares with each square representing a tine. The tines are numbered, often from 1 to 17, and these numbers correspond to the numbers on your kalimba. The numbers are usually written inside the squares, and this is where things get interesting. When you see a number inside a square on a kalimba tab, it means you need to pluck the corresponding tine on your kalimba. For example, if you see the number 3 in a square, you would pluck the third tine. If you see multiple numbers in a row, you pluck those tines in sequence. And if numbers are stacked on top of each other, it means you pluck those tines simultaneously. Now let's look at a simple kalimba tab as an example. Imagine a tab with the numbers 1, 2, and 3 in a row. This means you would pluck the first, second, and third tines in that order. Pretty straightforward, right? But what if the numbers 1, 2, and 3 are stacked on top of each other? In that case, you would pluck the first, second, and third tines all at the same time, creating a chord. Remember, kalimba tabs are just a guide. They show you where to pluck, but how you pluck, the rhythm, the tempo, the feel, that's all up to you. And that's where the real magic of music comes in. So keep practicing, and before you know it, you'll be reading kalimba tabs as easily as you read this script. Understanding kalimba tabs is your key to playing any song you want. Now let's put it all together and learn a simple song. We're going to start with a classic Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. This tune is recognizable, and it's simple enough to help us apply all the basic techniques we've learned so far. Plus, it's a fun song to play on the kalimba. Let's break the song down into small, manageable sections using kalimba tabs. The song starts with the sequence C, C, G, G, A, A, G. On your kalimba, you'll find these notes in the middle of your instrument. Start by plucking the C tines with your thumbs, then move up to the G and A tines. Remember to alternate between your left and right thumbs for a smooth, rolling sound. The next part of the song goes F, F, E, E, D, D, C. This sequence is slightly lower on the kalimba. Start with the F tines, then work your way down to the E, D, and finally C. Take your time to get familiar with these notes and how they feel under your thumbs. Remember to keep your movements gentle and relaxed. Now let's move on to the next section, which is G, G, F, F, E, E, D. This is similar to the previous sequence, only starting on G this time. Keep practicing this until you can play it smoothly, then try combining it with the first two sections. Finally, we end with C, C, G, G, A, A, G, F, F, E, E, D, D, C. This is the same as the first two sequences, so you've already got it down. Take your time with each section and play it slowly at first. Speed is not the goal here. We're focusing on accuracy and fluidity. Remember, practice makes perfect. As you play, pay attention to the techniques we've covered in previous scenes. Are you using the right amount of pressure? Are your movements smooth and fluid? Are you alternating between your thumbs? These techniques are all crucial in playing the kalimba beautifully. Congratulations, you've just played your first song on the kalimba. Practice this song regularly and soon you'll be ready to tackle more complex tunes. Keep going, you're doing great. As with any instrument, the key to mastery is practice. This is especially true with the kalimba. It's not just about understanding the instrument or learning techniques or even reading tabs. All of these are important, but without regular practice, they won't lead you to your goal. Set aside a certain amount of time each day for practice. Even 15 minutes of focused, deliberate practice can make a world of difference. Try to learn new songs regularly. This will not only increase your repertoire, but also help you understand different aspects of playing the kalimba. Learning to play an instrument requires patience and perseverance. There will be times when you might feel stuck or frustrated, but don't lose heart. Remember, every hiccup is an opportunity to learn and grow, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Music is about expression and joy. Let your kalimba be an outlet for your creativity and emotions. Remember, every expert was once a beginner, so keep practicing and enjoy your musical journey with the kalimba.